Warning, this video contains minor spoilers from the campaign chapter affecting costs. If you haven't played it or wish to do so, I recommend you doing so before watching this video. Yeah. Hello boys and girls, I'm the Flying Teacup, and here I have a theory on something quite unique. A few weeks ago I got a tweet from a user called Emre Baha Kaba, where there was a picture of Boomtown with some odd looking text. They said there were more of this text on other maps. I am very thankful for your cooperation and helping me finding some of this text. Check out his Twitter in the description. Alright, so what language is this? As we can see, it's clearly not alphabetical because of the shapes of the letters and the lack of other characters. So it must be something else. Maybe logographic? After looking through different writing systems, I've come to the conclusion that this is nothing more than gibberish. This is not a real language, and it's made up by Respawn. So that cuts the theory. Or does it? If this is a made up language, then why does it show up so clearly on the maps? There must be something more than just a joke. Where have you come across other intelligent species in the Titanfall lore? I don't mean like the savage beasts that appeared on Titan, or the wildlife in Titanfall 1. None of them seem to have the intellect to write a fully developed language. In the mission affecting costs, Major Anderson first discovers the fold weapon and he says,
Anderson log 341. The IMC found something alright. It can fold space and time. It sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Whatever they're planning, it's potentially catastrophic. Anderson out.
They sure as hell didn't build it, but they're restoring it. Interesting. So if the IMC didn't create the fold weapon, as well the technology for it, and the militia didn't know what it was, then who built it? In General Marder's speech about human life and its value, he says something very interesting about the fold weapon.
We don't know who built it, but we do know that it is quite old.
And saying things like,
Our restoration efforts in the mountains are nearly complete.
this shows that not even the IMC are fully aware of its origin. But something we can say is that it's an old technology that was created by a superior life force. Why don't we give them a name? Let's call them Arktanians. Note, now I'll just imagine what I think the Arktanians were. None of this is proven facts, just fiction. The Arktanians, a group of creatures who lived on Titan way before humans discovered the frontier. The people of the Arktanians were way ahead of their time. They lived happily in peace without disturbance from other creatures. Well, except for the savage beasts in the jungle. They preferred to live up high in the mountains where they wasn't threatened by hostile forces from the jungles. One day they were in search for a power source that could power their cities for all future. That's when they came up with the Ark. The Ark is a ball of pure energy, which has the power to supply a world for multiple lifetimes. The Arctanians used the Ark for transport and energy supplies for quite a while, when they suddenly realized that the Ark was potentially harmful, unstable, and could be the end of the frontier. They realized that the Ark's fullest potential could bend and fold space and time. In fear, they hid the Ark in the mountains with the rest of the civilization and left the frontier in hope that no one would find it again. They left the warnings for potential newcomers that the Ark is nothing to play with and have the ability to destroy worlds. They also left some Arcanians to guard and protect the Ark just in case. But after the IMC arrived on Titan, they hid in case they accidentally revealed the Ark. So they tried to leave secret signs to the IMC, and that's how and why the text appears in the game. So what does the text say? I don't know, but I think they are warnings from the Arctanians to the INC to tell them to be careful with the old dangerous technology. I mean, the text appears in Boomtown, which is an abandoned testing facility owned by the IMC. Angel City, which is a city which is divided into different districts by them as well. It's only ironic that it's written on the walls. Baha Kaba says that there is another line of text on Eden, Unfortunately, I couldn't find it, and they didn't respond when I asked them if they could take pictures or give me directions. If you like to decrypt text, then go ahead and try to translate this to English. That would be quite fun. Personally, I have no idea where to start, so I'll pass that possibility to you guys. Have fun! If you find any more of these texts on other maps, then feel free to tweet me at McTeacup with a picture. And with that said, what do you think this is? Do you think there are aliens in Titanfall 2? What do you think these lines of text is all about? Comment down in the comment section and tell me. And as always, take care.